I think the problem with a lot of the speech challenges that they do on Drag Race is that there's never enough, I guess, clarity on whether they're supposed to be super serious or if they're supposed to be super funny or find some type of avenue in between. But when they do some type of avenue in between, something seems a little too juxtaposed, something is a little whiplashy about trying to talk about real world issues that are happening towards queer people and then joke, joke, joke. Hi, I'm talking about Drag Race Belgium again, but today we're talking about episode 7 of season 1. And so in Drag Race Belgique, at top 4, they had the contestants do a speech as if they had just won the Queen of Belgium, but as drag queens. And everybody did their own interpretation on what that challenge was. I don't know, I just really don't feel like this needs to be a maxi challenge. This so easily could just be a mini and be condensed down, and then do something more interesting for top 4, something that doesn't rely so much on presentation. And by this point in the season, I was kind of getting fatigued by how many presentational challenges there were. There was no rusical, there was no ball, there was no girl group, and these queens really wanted to do something else other than act, improv, present. And so while I love this cast, I love this season, it very much is still coming across like a documentary. I don't know, I kind of just wanted a little more drag. I think it was by this point that Drag Cohen really solidified that they were going to win the season. I think up until now, they had been a main player next to Athena, but Miss Girl nosedives so unexpectedly because up until this episode, I'm like, I don't know how she's not going to win. Like, she's going to win. And then this episode, she just deflated and it was all cylinders turned off, I think. I'm near done talking about Drag Race Belgique Season 1, which means that Drag Race Farie is next. And let me just tell you, I've already pre-prepped. Drag Race Sweden might be one of my favorite seasons just because of how wild it is. I will definitely go at length of talking about that season. I might do multiple videos talking about Drag Race Sweden. I think the overall problem with Drag Race Belgique is that it's just like a documentary. It's not a competition per se. It's not necessarily a reality show per se. It's just like backstage footage of queens talking and doing stuff. And we don't really get to see a lot of those competitive elements because everyone is very harmonious with each other. We don't necessarily need drama for Drag Race, but it helps propel the narrative. I would still give this season a chance if you've never watched it before.